Check, check, check.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The boys at Acres are making deals on a big selection of in-stock new 2023 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2023 Dodge Challengers, 2023 Ram half-ton and heavy-duty trucks. Or how about a Jeep? They've got new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, Compasses, and Wagoneers. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great Black Friday deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gill and Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gill and Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazine, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
All right, good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on Tree Country 1330 WTRE Sports. John Dooley alongside Gary Bailey here. Gary, what's up tonight, buddy?
Boy, it's a whole new era here, Doc, in Greensburg basketball history. You can go back over 40 years. You got Snodgrass, Hipskin, Meyer, and now a new coach.
Got a new
Sean Busick here to take over the reins here of a very successful Greensburg program. He's got big shoes to fill, right?
That he does. I think he's up for it, though. He's got a lot of experience himself.
Yeah, he's like number 15th on the all-time winningest coaches in Indiana high school history. So, yeah, I like our chances.
All right, well, tonight, not only we have a new coach, we got a new opponent, we got a new principal. We've got a new everything going on here.
It's
Gary.
all new. Get the.
Tell you what's not new: John Dooley, Gary Bailey.
That's right, and Morgan Schofield. Yeah, We're in our, 23rd year here maybe?
Something like that. Something like that.
Yeah.
Morgan was not even a thought back then. So.
Yep. And it's an all-new, well, not an all-new roster, but some key figures gone. But, you move on each year. That's what you got to do, and we'll find out. It's probably going to be Jack McKenzie's ball club this year. Addison Barnes-Pettit, I'm looking for a good year from him. Got the new player in Drew Busick, the coach's son.
Yep, he'll be playing
Adkins.
the point. Yeah.
Yep, Adkins back. You got Lutz back. So a lot of familiar faces, and it's going to be interesting. If there's anything like the JV contest, Doc, and we've been told, Stacy Meyer, nothing but man-to-man defense.
Yeah.
Completely a 180 here with Sean Busick.
That's new also.
All zone defense. I think the JV played 2 possessions of man-to-man. Otherwise, they were in a zone the entire ball game, and I think that's what we'll see out of the varsity team as well if scouting reports hold true.
And I will say on a tech side, there may be a couple connection issues tonight. I will fix them as quickly as possible. Please be nice to me.
There you go.
All right. Any connection problems, Morgan, give me your cell phone number. We'll let them call you directly. All right. Well, Gary, tell us a little bit about the 2 coaches. We broached on it already.
Well, for Yorktown, again, the Yorktown Tigers come to town for the very first time here in basketball. Matt Moulton is their head coach. This is his 5th year. He is 49 wins against 45 losses in those 4+ years. Well, this is actually just the first game of his 5th year, so in 4 years, basically 49 and 45. We've already said it, Sean Busick, 0-0 here in his first year, but this is his 31st year as a head coach. He has 436 wins and 250 losses. That's a pretty good record. So if he has a couple of good years here, we'll see a 500-win coach next year, hopefully. You're not on, Doc. You're not on.
There we go.
Now I can hear you. We want to hear you.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
We don't hear you enough. We got to hear you every chance we get.
No question. So, well, we mentioned new opponent. As far as our records show, Yorktown Greensburg never played, Gary, as far as we can tell.
Yeah.
Take a look at the 2 clubs. The Greensburg Pirates, of course, colors blue and white, 3A members of the Eastern Indiana Athletic Conference. Yorktown, Kelly green and white, 3A members of the Hoosier Heritage Conference. We've got the coach, of course, you mentioned Sean Busick, the coach for the Pirates. Athletic director Stacy Meyer. Principal Mike Myers in his first year of being a principal. Superintendent Tom Hunter for the Pirates. You mentioned there Matt Moulton, the coach for Yorktown. Their athletic director is Paul Heidenreich. Their principal Stacy Brewer, and the superintendent Dr. Gregory Henshaw. So we've gotten all the particulars out of the way.
All right.
We're ready to play some basketball. Girls teams, we should mention, by the way, all 3 of the local girls teams have a winning record so far at this point in the season, Gary.
Yep, Lady Pirates got a big win on the road today against a strong Seymour squad. Lady Pirates 57-40 victors this afternoon, and they're really starting to turn up the heat, if you will.
Tell us a bit about some other ball clubs going on. Nothing as good as ours, but...
Yep. On Tuesday of this past week, South Decatur 3 points better than Trinity Lutheran at 71-68. Ball games tonight. Delta on the road at Connorsville. Jacksonville will visit Batesville. South Dearborn at Franklin County. Might as well get right into the conference right off the bat there. The Knights and the Wildcats. Switzerland County comes knocking at Lawrenceburg. And as we said, Yorktown here. Tomorrow, the other day, Wednesday in lady action, Franklin County 43, Lawrenceburg 36. And Greensburg, we were at this game, Doc. Greensburg all over East Central. The final score there, 65-19. It was 30-0 at the end of the first quarter in favor of the Lady Pirates. So as I said, they're really starting to ratchet up the action. Last Friday, let's see, that's today, right? No, yesterday. Yeah, Friday. Yesterday, Jacksonville 52-42 over Batesville. That's a lady girls game. Then today in girls action, Connorsville at Batesville, and as I said, Greensburg were 17 points better than Seymour at 57-40 today. So lots of stuff going on. Miley Wilson leading the Pirates today with 20 points.
All right, she's got it going on. The ladies have it going on, don't they?
They do. They do. They had a couple of setbacks, but they played some really good ball clubs. Beat by Jennings County, a very good 4A club, and they lost to Shelbyville, I believe, here at home. There's also a very good ball club, 4A. So Yep.
Well, Yorktown comes calling tonight. They have their leading scorer from last year. I can't recall his name. Scored 18 points a game. He's not with us anymore. Pirates, of course, graduated their leading scorer in Kai Dyer. Yorktown does return a couple guys that average double figures. Kieran Tawari and Jacob Grimm both averaged double figures last year. So their top returning scorers. We got about 11 minutes left here on the pregame clock. Gary, tell us a little bit about the JV contest.
Yep, JV squad opened things up here before the varsity game tonight. And as we said, Pirates came out in a 3-2 zone, and Yorktown promptly took advantage of that, hitting three-pointer after three-pointer after three-pointer. They did not hit their first two-point basket until the 2:30 mark of the second quarter, where they led 17-10. In that first half, Yorktown 6 three-pointers, 1 two-point basket, and they held a 20-14 halftime lead. Pirates scraped back. They took their first lead of the ball game at the 32nd mark of the third period at 27-26, but just could not hang on. Yorktown played a whole squad of juniors. Pirates played at least 3 freshmen on the floor almost the entire ball game. Just couldn't hang on, or couldn't get back into it. It's 45-41. The Pirates drop that opening contest in the JV. Leading the way, a couple of nice looking players, new players. Andrew Bowman, a freshman, and Jacoby Miller, a freshman, combined for 28 points in the opening contest. Bowman, 15 of those. Jacoby Miller with 13. 5 points for Carson Templeton, 4 points for Lance Coy, and 2 points apiece for Logan Simpson and Jonah Helmick. So again, 45-41, JV squad drops that first contest tonight.
All right, Gary. Well, we got about 10 minutes left on the pregame. Let's take a couple minutes to recognize some sponsors. We'll come back and we'll have our first discussion with head coach Sean Busick when we return.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The boys at Acres are making deals on a big selection of in-stock new 2023 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2023 Dodge Challengers, 2023 Ram half-ton and heavy-duty trucks. Or how about a Jeep? They've got new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, Compasses, and Wagoneers. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great Black Friday deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Coach, good luck to you and the Pirates here tonight.
Thank you very much.
We're speaking with Sean Busick, the head coach of the Greensburg Pirates. Coach, season opener, it's ready to play some real ball.
Well, we're excited. Play somebody other than ourselves. Hopefully we're ready to go because the Yorktown Tigers are a great basketball team.
Yeah. Game 1 of the season, don't know a lot about them, but you know a few of these players?
Yeah, they're led by Kieran Tawari, who played AU. I coached him in AU a year, and really good player, 6'3" guard, and they've got Jacob Grimm, another guard that's really good, and Mason Moulton, the coach's son, is another starter. So coached very well also by Matt Moulton.
Yeah, it'll be our first game. Your first game at the head of the Greensburg Pirates. First time we played Yorktown. Season opener, everything's starting here today.
Well, we're excited about it. We're very thankful for the opportunity, and we're excited to continue the great tradition of Greensburg basketball.
Yeah. First 4 games at home.
Well, we got a lot of them at home this year. It seems like in the middle we go on the road, and at the end we come back. And most importantly, we got that sectional here. That's what we're excited about.
Tell us just a little bit about your own ball club.
Well, we have our 3 returning starters, with Jack McKenzie, Edison Barnes Pettit, and Justin Atkins. Bradley Lutz is returning. So those 4 are probably going to be our keys, and then we'll build around those 4 guys.
We got a new point guard this year, right?
We do. He's been with me for about 18 years, so we're excited to have him here, and he's excited to be here, and along with a great group of guys. So he's been felt really welcomed here.
All right. Coach, some final thoughts before we tip this thing off?
Well, I think tonight a big key for us is, are we going to take care of the ball? Are we going to defend the three-point line and keep them out of the paint? If we do those things, I think we should be in good shape.
All right. Coach, good luck to you and the Pirates here tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right, that was Sean Busick, the head coach of the Greensburg Pirates. And
all they got to do is one thing, Doc.
Yep.
Score more points than the other team. That's all they got to do.
Bottom
line.
You are a coaching genius. Gary Bailey.
Yep, that's all you got to do.
Yep. Well, team's out warming up as we speak. As we mentioned, JV was a close ball game, but Yorktown taking it 45-41.
Yeah, and again,
game 1 for both Yorktown and Greensburg here tonight.
Yeah, again, usually the JV will kind of mirror the style of the varsity, and if that's the case, this Yorktown squad is going to fire up a lot of three-pointers tonight.
They could very well. So, and I tell you what, Pirates in the JV, they kind of figured out later. They had to kind of spot the guy that was hitting the threes, but he hit 6 of them before they figured that out, Gary.
Yeah, the little freshman, too. Pure shooter. He'd sit out there behind the line, and boy, if he just got a whiff of an open shot, he took it and canned most every one of them. He missed a couple, but like you say, I think he ended up with 20 points, 6 of them on three-pointers, maybe just 18. But, yeah, he was a player, and Pirates trailed nearly the entire JV contest. Were able to take the lead, I think, twice.
Yeah, they hit a three-pointer at the end of the third quarter to take the lead by 1.
Yeah, just too many turnovers caught up with the Pirates. Yeah, I didn't give the quarter scores. 12-6 at the end of 1. Pirates trailed 20-14 at the halftime. Pirates behind. As you said, they took a lead on a Jacoby Miller three-pointer at the buzzer, 30-29, and then that final 45-41. So 0-1 is the JV squad here. Open up the season, and get to move on to this varsity squad, and just so many unknowns. Looking forward to it.
Yep, this has been quite the year. We've had new head coaches at both the varsity football and basketball position. And Gary, we've been pretty stable at that position for years, but everything runs its course and has its time.
Yep, as I mentioned, here at the helm of the Pirate basketball program, just 4 coaches, well, really 3 coaches in over 40 years. That's a good longevity in football. Scott Moore was there, 16 years? So, yeah, pretty good longevities.
All right.
And we got a football score, too. Yay for the EIAC conference as East Central wins their 2nd consecutive state championship in the 4A division. They defeated Northwood 42-14 this afternoon. So congratulations to
their second in a row, fourth overall, their 4th championship overall. And Terry, we've seen a lot of East Central football. It was, I think, the strongest East Central team I've ever seen.
Yep,
they had a couple individuals that really could cause you problems.
I tell people, that their running back, I can't think of his name now.
Yeah.
Anyway, I said, yeah, he had 259 yards against us. I said, guess how many carries it took him to get that?
What, 4?
Oh, they usually say 4 carries.
Yeah.
They usually say, I don't know, 25, 31.
Yeah.
No, 4. And one of them got called, one 55-yarder got called back for a penalty, and he promptly ran it 65 yards at the very next play.
The next time, yeah.
Yeah, pretty good runner. And Northwood, I'll tell you what, the Lutheran, that was a close ball game. Indianapolis Lutheran just blowing people out all year long, and they only won, I think, by 7 points.
Yep, they won their semi-state by 7 points.
Is that right?
They were close, a couple close ball games coming in. So,
yeah.
But football's in the works. I think Ben Davis is now playing. I think the 6A championship might be playing as we speak, Gary.
That's right. And they won some nail-biters on their way to that title game.
Yes. In
Pretty
fact, both
Never
of
say
these,
die.
both of the 6A games in semi-states were both in overtime. So it was quite the football season. We're ready to start basketball here, though. Pirates, of course, in their pirate blue and their home whites. Yorktown kind of in a dark green, maybe almost a black. It's really a dark green uniform.
Yeah, we'll get to the starting lineups, but I want to mention one right off the bat. Reese Beaver, up from the JV squad last year. He's getting a starting role here tonight.
Wow, averaged 0.3 points varsity last year.
Yeah.
As far as returners, Jack McKenzie is our top scorer at 10.2 last year, and Addison Barnes-Pettit averaged 7.1. We expect they'll both up those this year. Justin Adkins averaged not quite 2 points a ball game last year.
Yeah, as I said, lots of unknowns. Exciting here. We're down to 1:26 on the pregame clock. Both squads are making their way back to their benches for their final instructions from the coaches. Well, Yorktown started to come over, and then they stayed out there. There they come.
There they come. A new season here for the Greensburg Pirates.
Yep. Decent crowd on hand to welcome the new coach, Mr. Busick, here to Greensburg. Again, if you're just joining us, JV squad dropped their contest 45-41. Leading scorer Andrew Bowman, freshman, thought he looked very good. He came in off the bench and promptly scored 8 points in the second quarter. He ended with 15 and Jacoby Miller with 13. Two freshmen combining there for 28 points.
All right.
Some promise there. They could just take care of the basketball. I didn't keep the number, but they had to have had 20 turnovers or more.
They had a lot early. They settled down, not quite as many in the second half, but it was still needs some work.
Needs a little work.
But it's JV, and it's first game of the season.
That's true. That's true. And a lot of them are freshmen.
Well, folks, everybody's going to stand up. We're going to face the Stars and Stripes and honor America. We'll leave you for that. We'll be back right after this.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy-Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
And we're back with you here. Just had our national anthem by the Greensburg Student Pep Band. And Gary Bailey, they're going to give the starting lineups out here on the audience. Why don't you give them to the radio audience, please?
Well, we can do that. We'll start first with the visiting Yorktown Tigers at one guard, a 5'10 senior, number 3, Anson Isaacs. Another guard, a 5'11 junior, number 11, Nate Tyler. A third guard, a 5'9 senior, number 32, Jacob Grimm. At a forward, a 6'1 senior, number 13, Kieran Tawari. And at center, a 6'2 senior, number 32, Mason Moulton. And for your Greensburg Pirates, at one guard, a 6'2 senior, number 14, Drew Busick. At forward, a 6'2 junior, number 20, Reese Beaver. The third guard here on the floor, a 6'3 junior, number 22, Jack McKenzie. At forward, a 6'5 senior, number 24, Addison Barnes-Pettit. And another forward, a 6'3 senior, number 32, Justin Atkins. Doc, I don't know if you noticed, but these boys have haircuts that make it a little bit difficult to recognize them.
Yeah, some of them.
They, I don't know what the story is behind it, but it was last night. They got together and many of them gave themselves a buzz cut.
There you go.
And they're kind of hard to recognize.
Well, they got numbers on their back. We'll have to go with that.
We'll do our best.
And they've darkened the arena here. And they're giving the starting lineups to the audience here.
Hey, they got some excitement going on in that Pirate huddle.
Yep, they do. All right, we'll clear the floor. We'll get the players to the floor, and we'll jump ball. We'll play basketball here tonight. Game 1 of the season, both teams 0-0 last year. Yorktown 11-9, and the Pirates were 20-7 last year. What does that mean for this year? Not much.
Absolutely nothing.
Mason Moulton will jump center against Addison Barnes-Pettit. Barnes-Pettit for the Pirates.
Barnes-Pettit had a really good summer of AAU basketball, so I'm looking for that to carry over here. And the Pirates get it easily. Doc.
Here we go. So Pirates with the basketball. And at the point there for the Pirates.
McKenzie over there. Whoa.
There's a foul right away against the Pirates. Who's this against?
Jack McKenzie. That's going to be a tough one.
Now McKenzie's the one that looks harder to tell because he was pretty bushy-haired last year, and he's got a buzz cut going on.
That'll go down as a turnover for the very first possession. We're 12 seconds into the ball game. Pirates turn it over.
2-3 zone here from the Greensburg Pirates. You heard me right, and you're going to be hearing that pretty much all year, Gary.
That's what we understand.
So Yorktown with the basketball. They're working the perimeter. Get in the corner, and the shot three-pointer from there is long, no good. That missed there by Grimm. Yorktown, their own rebound. They'll fire up another one. This one's no good by Tyler. And here come the Pirates. Busick with the basketball, hands it over here to McKenzie. The outlet to the perimeter to Addison Barnes-Pettit. Gives here to Busick. Back to ABP.
Also a zone by, no, it's a man-to-man by Yorktown.
It is man-to-man.
ABP for three. Ooh,
nope,
good shot.
No good. Yorktown rebounds the miss. No score here. Each team's had a possession. Pirates have had 2 possessions, actually.
Yep, 1 turnover and 1 missed 3.
Minute 10
and
gone
a
in the ball game. Here come the Pirates. And working up the left side, shooting and scoring, going all the way to the bucket. There is McKenzie. Nice move by Jack McKenzie.
And that was an assist by ABP, I believe. Is that who had it?
Yes.
So the Pirates stay in that zone. They lead 2-0.
Yorktown with the basketball. They'll fire another 3. This one's up. He hits it, and there's a foul.
And McKenzie's got 2 fouls now.
Wow.
That's going to be a 3-pointer and one more.
Kieran Tuari, their leading returning scorer, hits the 3. And he'll have the and 1.
So Jack McKenzie immediately goes to the bench, and in for him is Bradley Lutz. Pirates have a couple of quick fouls here, both of them on McKenzie.
And the and 1 free throw is good by Tuari.
And it's a 4-2 Tiger lead.
Busick with the basketball. Gives it to Addison Barnes-Pettit. Busick now top of the key. He'll back it out. Man-to-man defense here from Yorktown. Barnes-Pettit, strong. No, it's not Barnes-Pettit. That's Lutz, a strong move, but can't connect. Yorktown gets the basketball. 4-2 Yorktown. 3-pointer from the left side. It's no good. Rebound fought for. Tipped up twice. Out of bounds, stays with Yorktown.
5:47 here in the first quarter. Pirates trail 4-2. Yorktown will have the ball under their own basket.
Nate Taylor will be the trigger man. Get to the right corner. They'll fire a three right away. It's no good. Weak side rebound comes down to Addison Barnes-Pettit. He was fouled. Who's this going to be against?
Looks like that's going to be on Jacob Grimm, his first, team first.
So Pirates with the ball, Yorktown with the 2-point lead here.
For those of you not familiar, the foul rules have changed in high school basketball. There's no more 1-and-1. You'll not see a 1-and-1 anymore in high school basketball. It's 5 team fouls, and you immediately go to a double bonus, and the fouls reset at the beginning of each quarter.
Yeah, 5 fouls per quarter. So the first 4 are freebies, so to speak. Coach Busick calling for people to keep hands off his son. Why not?
That's right.
Yorktown playing tight man-to-man defense. Pirates probing for a shot. Addison Barnes-Pettit gives over here to Adkins. And a turnover.
Turnover number 3 here early in the ballgame. We're not 3 minutes in. Pirates have 3 turnovers. And they trail 4-2.
All right, 3 minutes gone in the basketball game. It's a 2-point Yorktown lead and a Yorktown basketball. Grimm at the point. Gives over here to Nate Tyler. Now Grimm, he'll come to the top of the key and they'll reset the offense. 2-3 zone here from the Pirates. Coach Busick is a zone defense connoisseur. They'll shoot a 3 from the right side. It's no good, and Addison Barnes-Pettit, no, that's not Pettit, that's
Beaver.
Beaver rebounds the miss.
He doesn't look anything like he looked last year, does he?
No, can't even see red hair. Busick picks up the dribble, gives to Addison Barnes-Pettit, swings it over here to Beaver, or to Lutz.
Busick really working the officials here.
Lutz in the paint, spins, shoots, and he's fouled. Lutz working hard.
Yep, calling it a 2-shot foul.
Gary?
What?
They're all 2-shot fouls.
Well, not if it's below.
Okay, you're right.
Not if it's below 4.
You're right. They're going to be taking it out.
Bradley Lutz will go to the line. Do we have a free throw? I printed out the sponsors. He hits the first. Do we have a free throw sponsor, Doc? Do you know?
We do.
Well, we better get. Oh, we don't have one. Okay. And he hits them both. So the Pirates tie it up 4-4 with 4:17 to play in this first quarter.
All right, we'll reset here.
Pirates have only taken 2 shots so far, but they have 4 points to show for it.
Grimm will fire a long 3 for Yorktown. He nails it. Jacob Grimm, 5'9" senior, nails the 3-pointer.
Yep, they have 2 3-pointers here.
Now Pirates with the basketball. Lutz gives the ball left side to ABP. Being double teamed there, outlets the ball over here to Lutz.
Yorktown very good defensively here.
Yep, they're playing tight man-to-man. And here's a shot. It'll go up, and they'll score.
Oh, my, that's a bad call. That's a bad call right there.
Pirates score. Justin Adkins gets it on a bounce pass, and should have been an offensive foul against Adkins, but
I think so, yes.
But they're going to give Adkins the bucket and the and one.
Yep, we will take it. So the Pirates now trail 7-6 with Adkins' free throw on the way here.
Adkins last year was 71% from the stripe. And this one is a swish.
Swish. So the Pirates 3 for 3 from the stripe, and they tie it up at 7.
It's a football score, Gary.
Yeah, it is.
Speaking of football, Michigan, third win in a row over Ohio State. I don't know what to make of that.
That was a heck of a game.
Grimm kicks it to the right corner. They'll fire another 3. This one's up and good. This one by Austin Cates. Cates with a 3-pointer.
Yep, they have 10 points. They've all been 3-pointers and a free throw.
Busick swings it over here to Lutz. Lutz gets in the paint, spins, goes to the bucket, and he's fouled. His layup won't go. He'll get 2 shots, though.
Looks like that's going to be the second foul on Grimm. Yep, Lutz working hard to get himself to the line. This will be his 3rd and 4th attempts. Pirates trail 10-7.
And he hits the first one.
Yep, good on the first one. Into the ball game for Yorktown is Connor Aurori. Grimm will sit down with those 2 personals. Pirates' leading scorer from last year on the bench with 2 fouls, McKenzie, and Lutz hits his second one. It's a 10-9 Yorktown lead. Yorktown will bring the ball up. You all right over there, Doc? Yep, he's not. All right, Pirates back in that 3-2 zone. Yorktown probing the perimeter.
All right.
You with us?
I'm with you here.
Look like Jerry Tarkanian in there, and it's a travel. Doc pulled out his white towel like the old Jerry Tarkanian.
I'll start chewing on it.
If I look
before
over and see you chewing on it, then I know for sure. And it's a timeout, Pirates.
1-point ball game.
Full
Yorktown
timeout.
by 1, 2:39 to play.
30-second
timeout. We'll take 30. We'll be back.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy-Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
And we're back with you here. Gary, what's the situation here?
Well, Pirates find themselves behind 10-9. Yorktown, 3 3-pointers and a free throw. Pirates also doing very well at the line. They've hit 5 out of 5 from the stripe to keep themselves in this ball game.
First quarter sponsor here tonight, H&R Block.
Sean Busick really working the officials about hands-on defense by the Tigers.
And they are playing pretty tight.
Yeah, they are playing handsy. I agree with him.
Pirates get double-teamed in the turnover, and here's Yorktown coming down on a break, 3-on-2, but they'll set it up and reset the offense.
3 on the way.
3 up, and this one's short.
Rebound, boys.
There's Tawari on the 3, and here's another 3, a putback 3 that's no good by Cates. And on the third shot up, this one in the paint, there'll be a foul.
Oh, that wasn't a shooting foul, was it? Wasn't he going to the basket there? Evidently not. So Cates will be on the line for 2. The foul on Busick, his first.
Cates' free throw is a swish.
Pirates trail by 2, 11-9. Cates with another opportunity here from the stripe.
And hits them both. Cates is off the JV team, Gary.
Well, I'm telling you, they played a upperclassman team that entire game for the JV.
Yeah, they did. And the Pirates played a lot of freshmen, but so be it. And coming back the other way, Busick attacks for the Pirates, but in the lane he's fouled.
And he'll go to the line, I believe. Yeah, that's the 5th foul, so he'll go to the line for 2 shots. There is no more 1-and-1 in high school basketball.
6'2" senior Drew Busick at the stripe for the Pirates.
So he can get his first Pirate points here.
And that's a swish. That's what you expect out of a coach's son, is a swish.
Exactly. It's a 12-10 Tiger lead. Grimm back in for Yorktown. He's got 2 fouls.
One more for Busick, and this one rims out. So the Pirates trail by 2. Yorktown with the basketball, less than 2 minutes to play here in quarter number 1.
They're really stretching the floor here, making the Pirates work on this zone.
Grimm with the basketball. He's at the point. Guard there by Busick. Kick it to the right corner. They'll fire a 3 from there, and it's good.
Golly.
Connor Rorwey.
That's one thing about a zone. If you miss an assignment, you're going to get burnt. And so far, they're hitting the 3s.
So it's a 5-point Yorktown lead. ABP. Now Busick with the basketball. Top of the key. Gives it to Lutz, and dribbling under the bucket back to Lutz. He's in the left corner. Swing pass to ABP. Thought better of a 3. Good tight defense here by the Yorktown Tigers.
I'm impressed with their defense. Pirates trail by 5, 15-10.
Busick gets the ball on a give and go under the bucket, but outlets it to the perimeter. And attacking underneath it, are they going to call a foul, or are they going to call an offensive foul, aren't they?
That's the second charge by the Pirates.
This one by, is that Beaver?
Yes. So his first
just
foul.
Doesn't look like Beaver. They've all got their heads shaved, like you said, Gary.
What's that?
They've all got their heads shaved.
Yep. Sorry, I was listening to the coach. He is really working the officials. But Pirates trail, less than a minute to play here, 15-10 on the strength of three-pointers.
Three-pointer from the right corner by Yorktown. Good again. This one by number 34, Connor Rory. Just hit one.
Yep. They don't have a two-point basket. They've got 18 points, and they don't have a two-pointer.
Busick with the basketball. Man-to-man here from Yorktown. 27 seconds to play. 8-point Yorktown lead. And dribbling up the left side, getting a layup and missing was Justin Adkins. Boy, he had what he wanted, couldn't get it to connect. Dribbling right under the bucket, kicking to the left corner. Yorktown now resets top of the key here. This one with Tuari. Tuari with the basketball, works off the screen, being double teamed there. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Pirates. We'll stay here with Yorktown. Less than a second, 0.4.
No, it's Pirate ball.
Is it Pirate ball?
It
okay.
is. But they only have 0.4 seconds to try to make something happen here.
Can't dribble. You just got to catch it and do what you can with a lob down court. Tip up. And it got on the backboard, but that's the best they could do, Gary. 1 quarter of play in the books. It is Greensburg trailing Yorktown 18-10. 1 quarter. We got 3 quarters left. Don't go away. We'll be.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
And we return here. 1 quarter of play in the books. Pirates find themselves down 8 points, 18-10 against Yorktown.
Yep, Yorktown 5 of 12 from the field, all 5 of them 3-point baskets. 42%. Pirates just 2 for 4, 50%. But they've gone to the line 6 times, and they've 7 times, connected on 6 of them. 18-10, they trail, as Doc said.
All right, Yorktown with the ball. Pirates back in the 2-3 zone. Yorktown works the perimeter. They're going to. So far, they've not had much in the paint, not had to. Moulton with the basketball. He's on the left side, picks up his dribble, gives it out high here over to Tuari. Tuari out near half court, swings it over here to Isaacs. Back to Tuari. Tuari with the basketball, left perimeter. Kate swings it right side over here to Isaacs. Get in the paint to Moulton. They find underneath. A reverse layup is no good there by Yorktown. Pirates with the basketball.
Pirates need a bucket.
And going all the way to the bucket, laying it in nicely and scoring is Jack McKenzie. McKenzie went coast to coast, Gary.
He certainly did.
Kind of did a backhanded layup, if you will, and the Pirates now trail by 6.
Did you have him a bucket in the first quarter?
McKenzie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
18-12. Yorktown leading by 6. Still within the first moments here of quarter number 2. Opening game here for both ball clubs. First ever meeting between Yorktown and Greensburg. Tuari with the basketball. Swing it right side here to Isaacs. Back to Tuari.
His zone makes you work hard. At least if you're on top. Guys underneath, not so bad, but boy, the guys on top.
Ooh, Yorktown like almost throws it away, and they do.
He was on the line. It looked like it from here. 6:18 to play, second quarter. Pirates trail by 6.
Cates was trying a bounce pass to Moulton along the right baseline, but the pass went awry. It's Pirate basketball. Pirates with the ball. Yorktown with the 6-point lead here. Still early second quarter action. Busick works off an ABP screen. Adkins gives over here to Lutz. Now ball on the right side over here to McKenzie with the basketball. Goes to the right corner.
Kind of looks like an old IU
Swings it
defense.
left side, and Busick will fire a three from the left and nailed it.
That was a sweet Dorflinger Insurance three-pointer for Busick. Man, that was string music.
So the 6-point lead by Yorktown is now 3. Tigers with the basketball. They'll shoot a three from the right corner. It's short. Rebound fought for, knocked out of bounds. And it'll go to the Pirates. That was tipped out by Isaacs, and Pirates will have the basketball.
We'd heard Busick was a very good shooter, and man, that thing just floated softly through the string.
I'd like to see a little more of that. I'm sure we will.
I think we will.
Busick has the basketball at top of the key. Pirates. Now Addison Barnes-Pettit picks up his dribble. Back to Busick. Good switching man-to-man here by Yorktown.
Yeah, I'm impressed with their defense. It's an 18-15 Yorktown lead.
Busick with the basketball, dribbles in the paint, scoops up a left-hander,
and
scores,
one.
and he'll go to the line.
And one for Busick. Nicely done there.
Busick can tie the ball game if he nails this free throw.
Foul on Cates. That's his second foul. It's a timeout. Yorktown with Pirates trailing by 1, 18-17.
All right, we'll be back. Don't go away.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
And we're back here. Gary, what's the stats here?
Hey, Pirates find themselves trailing 18-17, but Coach's son, Drew Busick, at the line with an old-fashioned three-point attempt coming up to tie this ball game. Doc, Yorktown yet to score here in the second quarter. They got all of their points other than 3 free throws behind the arc in the first quarter there.
That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-pointers, 3 free throws.
And they lead 18-17. Jack McKenzie benched very, very early with 2 fouls. He came out here and hit a driving layup for his second basket of the night here. Keep the Pirates in this game.
So who's on the floor for the Pirates, Gary?
Yeah, Busick, Adkins, Addison Barnes-Pettit, Lutz, and McKenzie. And Sean Busick Drew Busick at the line for a free throw attempt here. I had the sponsors all printed out and forgot to bring them.
I've got them for you, Gary. Busick with a chance to tie the ball game. His free throw is up and swish. We're tied at 18. 3 minutes gone here in the second quarter.
And he's got 7 points here in the ball game.
Pirates sag back in their 2-3 zone. Second quarter action here at Greensburg. And the ball's tipped up. Pirates on the steal. Nice steal there by Adkins. Gets it down court. And a three-pointer here by the Pirates. Jack McKenzie. It's no good, but the Pirates come out with the rebound.
Yep, Bradley Lutz streaking across the middle for the long rebound. That can happen with a three-pointer, get a long rebound.
Lutz dribbles in, kind of a stutter step, puts it up on the rim. It won't go. Yorktown rebounds.
I like his aggressiveness, though. He's going to the hole.
Grimm with the basketball. They get
travel.
Oh, and here's a travel.
I saw him in warm-up. He does that every time. Takes a little bunny hop right when he catches the ball. And he looks to Busick.
Was that Grimm or Tawari that traveled?
It was 13.
Tawari,
okay. Yep. That's the 6th turnover here for Yorktown. We have a tie ball game, 18-all.
So Busick brings the ball over half court. He's met defensively there by Tyler Alley, and here we have a foul on Yorktown.
Foul on Aurori, his first.
It is all.
Oh, thought I had.
Spelled A-U-L.
What number was that?
Number 4.
No, I didn't. Okay. I thought he went 34. All right. We're halfway through this second quarter, all tied 18-all.
Dribbling up, shooting, and missing. There's McKenzie. There's a foul on the rebound.
Nicely done. He kept at it, got his own rebound, and got fouled for it. 32. That's Grimm's third foul. That's the first starter for either squad in foul trouble with 3, and he's going to come right out of the ball game.
Our second quarter sponsor here, Gary, is the Decatur County Memorial Hospital.
Quality care you want.
Close by.
There you go.
Pirates inbound the basketball. ADP gives up the ball here to Busick. He's on the right perimeter. Gives it to Addison there. He's at the right block, works his way in, stops, and he'll be fouled before he gets the shot off.
That's a cheap foul if you ask me. Mason Moulton picks up his second foul.
That's what Coach Moulton said too. So.
Yeah, Coach Busick has been working the officials pretty good. Maybe it's paying off for him here.
Gary, we got some platinum sponsors for the ball game. Gillenhow Funeral Home, Acre Automotive Group, Byright Auto, Decatur County Recycling, and Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. There are platinum sponsors. A salute to them.
Kind of been a scoring drought here a little bit. Pirates came out, hit their first 3 this quarter, and then they've missed their last 3.
Pirates.
Oh, he could have went right up with that, I believe.
He inbound the basketball, and here's a foul.
He called that from all the way over there.
Is that a makeup call? They call a blocking foul on the Pirates. A screening foul, but we're tied up at 18. Yorktown will have the ball with 3:45 to play in the half.
Who did he call that on? Adkins?
Team's first in the quarter.
I think it was Adkins, his first.
They've got Adkins, yeah.
34 Corey in for the Pirates.
Yeah, now it's on the board.
There it is.
All right, 18 all. 3:45 to play, second quarter action.
Pirates in their 2-3 zone.
Pirates haven't led yet, have we, Doc?
No. The ball game is all. All has it on the right perimeter. Swings it to Tuari. Back to all right perimeter. Pirates shifting their zone. Tighter with the basketball. Back to all on the right perimeter. And all will fire a 3, misses everything. Grimm on the rebound, and there's a foul on the rebound. This is against, this will go against Grimm.
I think Lance Coy had him boxed out very nicely.
Or Barnes, actually it's Jamin Barnes on the foul.
And Coy is going to go to the line for that. So Lance Coy just into the ball game. And again, no 1-and-1. He's going to go for a double bonus here.
Already 5 fouls this quarter against Yorktown. Pirates only have 1 foul. Coy's free throw, first one's up and rims out.
Could have given the Pirates their first lead of the ball game. He gets one more opportunity at it here.
Coy, 6'2 junior, his second offering is also no good. Rebound tipped up, and Yorktown on the board.
So the Pirates remain tied.
Just over 3 minutes to play in this second quarter, the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. They get it to the right block, and block from, I thought that was a good block from behind, but they're going to call Bradley Lutz on the foul. They had number 41, Jamin Barnes, on the right block, a turnaround shot, and thought he had all ball, Gary.
Yeah, I did too, Doc. That'll put Barnes on the line for a couple here. Again, all tied up, 18 all. Kind of a scoring drought here the last couple minutes.
Barnes free throw. This first one's up and swish. His first bucket of the game. First point.
12 Canes back in for Yorktown.
That's their first point of the second quarter here for Yorktown.
Yep, and there's less than 3 minutes to play in the quarter.
So good defense here by the Pirates.
Barnes' second free throw. Rims out. Rebound fought for Addison Barnes-Bennett.
He says, my ball, nobody's taking it.
So Pirates on the attack. Man-to-man.
Oh, nice move.
And Busick fires to the right side. It's no good. Rebound tipped, and Yorktown comes up with it. Moulton on the board. 19-18. Yorktown by 1 and the basketball. Second quarter action here for Greensburg.
Oh,
and
bad
pass
pass.
picked off here by Lutz. Brings it down court. Gets it down to Adkins. Will shoot a 3.
McKenzie.
And went to McKenzie. Went deep and wouldn't go.
Boy, he had a good look at it.
Y'all live with that.
Yep.
He drove it. It was a kick-out 3 that wouldn't quite go. Yorktown on the attack.
Pirates really need to take advantage of this. They've held Yorktown to 1 point. It's just a tie ball game.
Tyler gives to Tuari now. Tuari top of the key. Ball
And another
tip, Pirates
turnover.
steal the basketball. Addison Martins-Pettit takes it himself down court, goes all the way to the bucket, lays it up, scores. Addison Martins-Pettit, his first points tonight.
Yeah, coast to coast there for ABP. Pirates lead 20-19.
Is that our first lead, Gary?
That is.
Minute 40 to play here in the second quarter. That's 100 seconds. And another three by Yorktown. This one's a swish. Austin Cates.
Tell you, they still have not hit a two-point basket in this ball game.
So Yorktown retakes the lead by 2. Minute 23 to play in the half. Addison Martins-Pettit goes to the right side, leaves it high off the glass. No good.
Oh,
His
come
putback,
on.
He's blocked. And here comes Yorktown. Coach Busick, with his hands on his head, says he was fouled. And Yorktown misses their layup on the comeback. That missed by Tawari, and here come the Pirates. They swing it left side. It'll be knocked out of bounds by Yorktown. A minute 3 to play in the half. We've got a couple subs here for the Pirates.
Reese Beaver in, and Carson Miller, or Jacoby Miller, the freshman in. No, Carson Miller, sorry. Carson Miller coming in.
Carson Miller. So Pirates trail by 2. They've got the basketball. They inbound it out high to Addison Martins-Pettit. McKenzie with the basketball, gives to Miller. Miller swings it left side to ABP. He'll come top of the key.
52 seconds.
Gives to Busick. Busick, he's fouled as he tries to attack along the left side of the lane.
So he'll go to the line for 2. That one's going to be on Barnes, his second. So Busick with 6 points in the quarter has an opportunity to add to it.
Pirates trail by 2. And the first free throw is swish.
Pirates trail 22-21, 48.7 seconds to play here. First half action.
One more Drew Busick free throw. This one's up and dances on the rim 3 times, won't go. So the Pirates trail by 1. There's 45 seconds to play in the half. 2-3 zone from Greensburg. Cates comes top of the key, gives to Tawari. 33 seconds to play. Will Yorktown go for 1? They lead by 1 point as we approach the halftime marker. Tawari with the basketball. Kind of holding. Isaacs. Now Tyler with the basketball. Tawari with the ball, 8 seconds left. Goes top of the key, kicks it left side. And dribbling in and kicking it underneath, turning, shooting, and scoring. Finally a 2-pointer for Yorktown. They score at the buzzer. They dump it off to number 24, Ephraim Daugherty, off the JV team. And we'll go to the locker room with the Pirates trailing 24-21. And that's it. We'll be back right after this.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The boys at Acres are making deals on a big selection of in-stock new 2023 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2023 Dodge Challengers, 2023 Ram half-ton and heavy-duty trucks. Or how about a Jeep? They've got new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, Compasses, and Wagoneers. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great Black Friday deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our teams, 29922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
All right, we're back with you here on Greensburg Pirate Sports. It's halftime, and the Pirates here in Game 1 of the year, Stone's Farm Service.
All right, glad to have them on board.
Yes, we are. Well, Gary, you got the scorebook?
I do.
Tell us what happened.
All right, well, big out here at the halftime intermission. Yorktown 24, Greensburg 21. Pirates held the lead for a very brief time by 1 point. Otherwise, Yorktown has been ahead from the get-go. Their 24 points, 18 of those have been from beyond the arc. So Pirates, and that'll happen sometimes when you're playing a zone that shoot over the top of that zone, and they happen to be hitting pretty well from the three-point range. Neither team hitting real well overall, however. Yorktown right now at the half, they are 7 out of 18 for 39%. Pirates a little bit worse, 5 out of 14 for 36%. So, again, neither team really lighting it up. Pirates gotten themselves to the line 11 times already, but they've only hit 8 of those, 73%. That's not good enough. Got to be up in the 80s minimum from the free throw line. But getting themselves opportunities, and maybe they'll start falling a little bit. Turnovers, Pirates with 5 turnovers. A lot of those were very early. They cleaned it up pretty good after the start of the ball game. Yorktown with 8 turnovers in the ball game. Pirates trailed 18-10 at the end of the first quarter on, again, mostly three-point shots from, only three-point shots falling for Yorktown in that first quarter. Leading the way for Yorktown, very balanced scoring, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've already got 6 guys have scored for them. Leading the way, Austin Cates, he has 8 points, 6 points for Connor Rory, 4 points for Kieran Tiwari, 3 points for Jacob Grimm, 2 points for Doherty. Is that who it was? Yeah, Doherty from the JV squad up, and 1 point for Jacob Barnes. For the Pirates, they have 5 players that have scored. They're led by the newcomer, Drew Busick. He's got 8 points here at the half. 4 points at Peekins, and 2 points for Addison Barnes-Pettit. That's it here for the ball game. 24-21, Pirates trail. Pirates do have the ball here coming out of the second half. Doc, you're in the locker room for the Pirates. What are you saying?
What do I say? Let's play man-to-man defense. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, that, again, playing a zone, if a team gets hot and gets those shots over the top of the zone, it can pay off for them. And right now it's paid off to the tune of That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-pointers here.
And it's by 4 different players. That makes it a little tough too. It's not like I got one kid hitting.
Yeah, this is
you can mark. So.
As Coach Busick said in his pregame, this is a very good Yorktown team, and I'm even more impressed with their defense than I am with their offense.
Yep, they're pretty tight man-to-man defense. Pirates have to work for everything they get.
That they do. I don't have rebounding stats, but probably fairly even on that. JV contest tonight went the way of the Tigers from Yorktown. They defeated the Pirates 45-41. Leading the way, Andrew Bowman with 15 points and Jacoby Miller with 13 points, 2 freshmen. After that, Carson Templeton with 5, 4 points for Lance Coy, 2 points apiece in for Jonah Helmick and Logan Simpson. So 45-41, the JV contest score with Tigers winning that one. Doc, I'm excited about the year. I don't know. What are you seeing so far?
The boys are working hard.
This
is the first time they've played zone consistently. In the past they've played zone, a couple 3 possessions a game. That'd be about it.
Yeah, these upperclassmen, they've come up all the way since elementary, really playing Stacy Myers type of defense, which is predominantly man-to-man. So it is a whole new system for them, and there are going to be some growing pains.
All right, a couple minutes left here before halftime. Pirates, again, trail 24-21.
Good music.
It's good music.
Good music playing.
We'll take a minute. We'll come back. We'll start second half action here. Again, Pirates trail by 3. Game 1 of the year. We're glad you're with us. Don't go away.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The boys at Acres are making deals on a big selection of in-stock new 2023 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2023 Dodge Challengers, 2023 Ram half-ton and heavy-duty trucks. Or how about a Jeep? They've got new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Compasses, and Wagoneers. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great Black Friday deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
That's just a sing-along.
I belong West Virginia.
Mountain Mama. One of the great songs.
Country road.
Yep. John Denver met an untimely demise in an aircraft accident, Doc.
Yeah. Didn't know it was yeah.
Speaking of aircraft accident, one in Shelby County last week.
Yeah, Cirrus 22 went down. Yep. A couple people died. We have to find out
those are nice planes.
The details, what happened there. So happened in broad daylight and good weather. So,
All right, Pirates will have the ball to open up this second half. They trail by 3. Doc.
That closes our Stones Farm Service. It's Kennelly and Daughters. Their car washes will sponsor our third quarter. Pirates have the ball to start the quarter. McKenzie with the basketball. Gives to Lutz. Back to McKenzie, top of the key. Man-to-man defense and good man-to-man defense here by Yorktown.
That it is.
Ball tipped away. Grimm on the steal. He'll go coast to coast. He'll lay it up. He'll miss it. Ball tipped up. Grimm gets his own rebound. Gets to a teammate, turns, spins, shoots, and it won't matter because he travels.
Couple of helter-skelter. It's early in the season. You can kind of tell it. Been some missed layups tonight, some travels, but no harm, no foul. 24-21, Pirates trail.
Busick with the basketball, top of the key. Gives to McKenzie, now to Addison Barnes-Pettit, back to McKenzie. Gets in the paint, bounce pass, ADP on the right block.
Nice.
Scores, nicely done there by Addison Barnes-Pettit.
Nice and patient, gave it a little head fake. All right, Pirates looks like they're in a 3-2 now, Doc, instead of a 2-3.
Does look like that.
Or a 2-1-2, I don't know which.
Mostly a 3-2. He'll sag back into 2-1-2. So the Pirates trail by one. Grimm, a three-pointer, and it's a long one, and he hits it.
I'd be okay shooting that. And that was 4 feet behind the stripe, but he hit it. 27-23 Tiger lead.
Pirates with the basketball. McKenzie on the perimeter. Goes top of the key. Grimm on him. Gives to ABP. Now Lutz with the basketball. Dribbles in to the paint. Spins. Kicks to the left corner. A shot. A three-pointer is good by Addison Barnes-Pettit. He'll hold up 3 fingers to the crowd to show him what he did.
That's a Door Flinger Insurance three-pointer. And Addison Barnes-Pettit, he is a good three-point shooter. That's not a fluke. Now he's out on top of this zone, too. Put long arms out on front.
Grimm picks up his dribble, swings it right side here to Taylor. And again, Grimm with the basketball. Tuari gets it into Moulton, turns, spins, shoots, misses, and McKenzie rebounds for the Pirates.
Pirates trail by 1. They have the ball.
McKenzie trying to go coast to coast, puts it off the glass, won't go. Kind of bumped there by his defender. No call. So Tuari back to Grimm. Again, 3-2 zone here, as Gary said, here by the Greensburg Pirates. It's a 1-point Yorktown lead. They get it to Tuari in the paint. He'll shoot right-handed off the glass and scores. Just limited buckets in the paint, but that was one right there for Yorktown.
Every time the Pirates get close, Yorktown answers.
Busick with the basketball. Dribbles up the right side. Gives here to McKenzie. Back to Busick. Fakes a 3. Dribbles in. Dumps it off there to Adkins, who scores. Adkins gets himself a layup. Pirates earned themselves an easy shot, Gary.
Yep, nice assist there. It's a 29-28 Tiger lead.
Yorktown with the basketball.
Pirates really extending this defense. Now they back off.
Grimm with the ball. They fire it to the left corner, and a three-pointer from there is good.
They just continue.
Kirian Tuari, a three-pointer.
Just continue to hit the 3. And it's a 32-28 Yorktown lead.
4.5 to play here in the third quarter. Pirates with the basketball. Adkins gets up here to Busick. He's top of the key. Grimm on him. Swing it right side. Now top of the key. Addison Barnes-Pettit. He'll dribble in the paint. He'll loop up off the glass and he'll score.
I like seeing that.
Being aggressive. He's got 7 points this quarter.
And it's a 2-point Tiger lead halfway through this quarter. And it looks like, boy, the Pirates really extending on defense here. It's a zone, but they're bringing it way out.
And another three-pointer for this from the right side. And it's Tuari again. He just hit from the left side. And now Tuari hits from the right side. And that puts Yorktown on top by 4. 35-30. Third quarter sponsor again is Canelli and Daughters. Car wash services in Greensburg. They give to Lutz. Now Busick swings it right side over here to Adkins. Adkins will fire a 3. Got it.
McKenzie. That's a Door Flinger Insurance three-pointer for Jack McKenzie.
That is McKenzie.
He has 7 points, and it's a 2-point Tiger lead.
Yorktown basketball. Grimm will crank up another 3.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Might not be your night when he hits those things. Good golly, that was way out beyond the arc again.
He's got 3 of them, 2 in this quarter. It's a 5-point Yorktown Tiger lead.
He's got 3 fouls. We need to get a 4th foul on him. There, drive on him. He's got 3 fouls. Drive on him. There you go.
Lutz
and they switch quickly.
Spins, shoots, has it blocked. Nice block there by Yorktown. Here come the Tigers. And another 3, and yes, he did. He stutter stepped.
He does that every time, I'm telling you. I watched him all through warm-up. He catches that and takes a bunny hop every time.
So Tuari called on the travel.
It's a 5-point Yorktown lead. That's their 10th turnover. Pirates need to cut into this lead here.
Busick will walk the ball over half court. He'll meet the man-to-man defense here from Yorktown.
I don't even have a number. Oh, there he is, Isaacs.
and dribbles up the right side, tries to dump the ball off over to Adkins. He does. Goes to McKenzie. McKenzie in the right corner. He'll back it out. Comes top of the key. Bounces to Busick on the right side. Busick splits his defenders, dumps it off underneath to Adkins. Adkins scores. Nicely done. That was all set up by Busick.
It sure was. It's a 3-point. Boy, this quarter's got action in it, Doc.
Grimm top of the key. Yorktown dribbles left side, loses the handle. Pirates get it back. Beaver tracks down the loose ball. Pirates steal the basketball. McKenzie, right
drive on him.
Stops, picks up his dribble, gives to Beaver, back to McKenzie. Addison Barnes-Pettit charges down the lane, puts it up, and it won't go, but he'll go to the line for two.
I tell you, he's being very aggressive this quarter, and I like it.
He just put his head down and he went.
Foul on Barnes, his third. So Tigers now with 2 players with 3 fouls.
ABP, 86% free throw shooter last year. Let's see what he's got this year for us.
Nice.
Got a swish. That's what he's got.
That's what he's got on the first one. Pirates cut the lead to 2, 38-36. One more on the way for Pettit.
And
boom.
Got them both.
It's a 1-point Yorktown lead. 1:26 to play, third quarter.
And they hold a chalkboard up on the Yorktown bench, Gary, I think, to call out the what they want to run. So Grimm in the right corner, dribbles right baseline, floats one up and scores.
Okay,
he's got it going on today, doesn't he?
He is taking over this quarter. Well, actually, 2. Tuari also with 8 points. They each have 8 points this quarter.
So Pirates have the ball. Yorktown has a 3-point lead. Busick goes to the right
that's
side.
Number 4 on him. That's good.
Bumped by Grimm.
That's number 4. He's the hot hand right now. Grimm right at him again. He's coming out.
Grimm will make his way to the bench, and Tyler All will replace him.
All right, it's a 40-37 Yorktown lead. 54 seconds to play in this third quarter.
Busick has the ball on the right side, tries to dump it underneath, and that'll be a foul on Yorktown.
Tuari. Yep, that's his second. So the Pirates have it out of bounds. 50 seconds to play. Third quarter.
Busick will trigger it in. Pirates swinging around the perimeter. Busick left corner, fakes a 3, backs it out. Stop, gives it to Addison Barnes-Pettit. He'll fire a 3. It's way short. Misses everything. There's a foul on the rebound against Greensburg. Is that against Adkins? It is.
His second.
40-37. And with 40 seconds to play in the quarter, it's a 30-second timeout by Yorktown. We'll take 30 seconds. We'll be back.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
And we're back with you, Gary. What do we got?
Well, Doc, Yorktown up 40-37. I told you at the half, neither team was shooting very well, both of them under 40%. Well, this quarter, the teams have combined for 12 out of 17, 71%. And Yorktown's hit 4 3-pointers. Pirates have hit 2 this quarter.
So Yorktown with the basketball.
Yep, coming out of a timeout. They've got a set play here.
And they'll attack out of the zone. As the ball carrier comes across half court, Yorktown finds its way out of it. They'll set up their offense. And they're guarding the ball carrier tightly. Coming out of the zone is Busick coming out.
Just what they're doing to us. Know why they're upset about it.
Pirates are in the 2-3 zone, but they will attack the ball carrier. 9 seconds left. 8 seconds left.
Get on him. Get a hand up. Get a hand up. Get a hand up.
Yorktown ball. And they'll fire a 3 at the buzzer, and it's no good. That 3 was by Anderson Isaacs. It's no good. After 3 quarters of play, Yorktown 40, Greensburg 37. We'll leave you. We'll come back for the final stanza right after this.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
All right, we're ready to start the fourth quarter. Gary, what do we have?
Well, we decided absolutely nothing in that quarter. 16-16 that quarter. Yorktown leads 40-37 here heading into the fourth quarter. Both teams 6 out of 9 from the field that quarter, Doc.
Napoleon State Bank will be our fourth quarter sponsor. Let's see what they've got for us here. Pirates in the 2-3 zone. Yorktown with the basketball. Busick, Coach Busick calling for him not to leave Tawari.
No, you don't want to do that.
And here's a three-point attempt by All. It's no good. Rebound, and there's a foul on the rebound. This one will go against the Pirates, and I think it's going to go against Lutz.
Yep, that's his second.
Fouls on number 12, Lutz.
That'll put Anderson Isaacs at the free throw line looking for his first points tonight. 5'10 senior. Averaged 1.3 last year, Gary. And
clanger.
No good.
It's a clanger.
That's why he averaged 1.3.
Fitting for the season. It's a clanger. What movie is that from, Doc?
I don't know.
It's from Christmas Story. The furnace in the basement is acting up. Hits his second. All right, it's a 41-37 Yorktown lead. Pirates with the ball.
Within the first minute of this fourth quarter. And Lutz has the basketball, picks it up, outlets to the top of the key to ABP. Now Busick with the basketball, gives right side to Adkins. Man-to-man here from Yorktown.
And it's a
Busick dribbles up the left side of the lane, and he'll be fouled. Gets a shot up on the glass, but before he could get it there, he's fouled.
He had 8 first-half points. He's scoreless there in the third quarter, but he'll go to the line here.
So Anderson Isaacs on the foul. Coming off the bench is Austin Cates. Had 8 first-half points, nothing in the second half for Yorktown. First free throw by Busick is good.
Number 12, Cates in for Yorktown.
One more free throw for the senior point guard. Last year played at Traders Point, and he hits them both.
And Coach Busick wants a timeout for the Pirates. They trail by 2.
7:11 to play. We'll be back. Don't go away.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
And we're back here, Gary. We've got early fourth quarter action. What do we have?
Yep, 41-39. Yorktown leads 30 of those 41 for Yorktown beyond the arc.
Yorktown with the ball and the 2-point lead here. 1 minute gone in the fourth quarter. Tuari with the basketball out high. They'll swing it over here to Cates. Back to Tuari.
I think if you wanted to shoot that one, I'd let him.
Now Moulton with the basketball. He'll shoot from wide to the right elbow. No good. Rebound fought for. Yorktown comes out with it. They'll go reset.
That's a killer right there. Offensive rebound.
Cates gives to Tuari. Back to Cates. Back to Tuari. Top of the key. Pirates in a 2-3 zone.
Somebody from the Greensburg bench yelled, shoot it. Yep, I imagine they're going to take their time now.
Yep. It's way too early to take the ball. It's only a 2-point lead, and still 6 minutes left. So
they're going to work it till they get their shot, though.
Cates gives left side to Tuari. Back to Cates. Back to Tuari, left side. He'll crank up a long three. It went deep, it wouldn't go.
Boy,
that was deep.
It sure was.
Busick with the basketball. Pirates a chance to tie. Ooh, Addison Barnes-Pettit, top of the key, gives here to Adkins. And Pirates turn it over. They'll turn it over, and I tell you what.
Beaver in for Lutz here.
20 Beaver in for the Pirates.
2-point basketball game.
I'm not sure they were going to call anything until he
made
it so obvious.
Yeah. Yorktown with the basketball. Cates, near top of the key, 2-3 zone from the Pirates. Inside to Cates, now back to Tuari, top of the key. A long three is up. It's off the glass.
Bank shot.
Connor Rory, his third three-pointer of the night, and it puts Yorktown up by 5. That was off glass.
And not from an angle you would want it off the glass.
No. So Pirates work the basketball. Yorktown on their man-to-man defense.
Pirates got to get a basket here, I think.
McKenzie dribbling up the left side, lays it up,
and
scores,
one.
And he was fouled.
Nicely done there by McKenzie. He'll go to the line for a free throw. Foul on Rory, his first.
McKenzie last year 78% from the stripe.
This will be his first opportunity this year from the free throw line.
And this free throw is short and rebounded by Yorktown. 3-point Tiger lead here. Less than 5 minutes to play in the basketball game. Cates has the basketball. Now Tuari. And here's a shot by Tuari, up, no good. Rebound here is at Beaver with the rebound.
Pirates down by 3 with the ball. We're coming up on the halfway point of the fourth quarter.
McKenzie out high with the basketball. Picks up his dribble.
My goodness.
Swings it to Adkins. Now back to Addison Barnes-Pettit.
Oh.
Now McKenzie almost throws it away. Oh,
he twisted an ankle.
I think it went out of bounds off a Yorktown player.
It did.
So McKenzie's kind of limping.
Rolled his ankle. He's going to stay in. That was close to a turnover.
Pirates get away with one there. They trail by 3 points. We're not quite to the halfway point of this fourth quarter. So inbound there to Drew Busick. Guarded by Cates. Busick gives to Beaver, now gives to McKenzie. Addison Barnes-Pettit with the basketball. And what do we have here? A call off the ball. This will go against Greensburg. What do we have?
Illegal screen.
This one will go against Justin Adkins. We're halfway through the fourth quarter. Sponsored by the Napoleon State Bank. Recognized trio sponsors also, Gary Walters Tire, Hamilton Tebby Law Offices, and JC Bank. Trio sponsors for the Pirates this year. About a half a quarter to play here. Yorktown with the ball and the 3-point lead. They get it to Moulton, gets under the bucket, outlets to the right corner. A 3-pointer from the right side, no good. Strong rebound there by McKenzie for the Pirates. Here comes Greensburg. That was Tuari on the miss. McKenzie with the ball. Gives to Adkins, back to McKenzie. Left side, Addison Barnes-Pettit. Outlets to McKenzie, fakes a three. Beaver swings it right side there to Busick.
Go at him. He's got 3-4 fouls. Oh. Yeah, Busick is calling it to go right back to that.
Yep. Busick with the basketball.
Boy, great defense by Yorktown.
Addison Barnes-Pettit with the ball. Picks up his dribble. Gives to Busick up the left side. Scoops one up.
Oh, that's
and
sweet.
Scores.
That
Nicely done.
Over a much bigger opponent right there. And it brings the Pirates to within one.
Drew Busick, senior. Yorktown with the ball and the 1-point lead. The Pirates are in the zone, Gary, but they're extending a man out to meet the ball carrier.
Yeah, they're working
the man
hard
with
on
the basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Stolen by Greensburg. Beaver on the steal. Gives it here to Busick. Spins, goes up, and he'll be fouled by Yorktown. Nice spin move by Busick in the lane as he was going for a layup.
I thought that was out on the floor, but they're giving him 2 shots. We'll take it. We'll take it.
I would agree with you, Gary, but thought he was fouled before he got a shot up. But nonetheless, Drew Busick at the line for 2. Can tie and take the lead if he hits twice. And first free throws,
Pirates are missing free throws.
He'll have 1 to tie right here.
I think the Pirates are gassed, Doc.
And he hits the second, we're tied. 2:35 to play, we're tied up. Yorktown has the basketball.
What have we decided here, Doc?
Not a darn thing.
All tied up 44-44.
Pirates in their zone, but they are collapsing on the ball handler.
Yeah, Yorktown really spreading the floor, making the Pirates work.
And to get the ball underneath, and Moulton has the basketball underneath.
He walked. Yeah, he did, Coach.
Moulton had the basketball underneath, and he was fouled.
Absolutely right.
But Mason Moulton, the 6'2 senior, Coach's son, will go to the line. And Coach Busick kind of showing him how he was shuffling his feet. And
I agree with it.
The official just grinning at him. So Moulton at the line. Can he break the tie? He does. Swish.
It's his first first point of the night. It's a big one. 2:09 to play. Yorktown back up by 1.
He looks like he's 25 years old.
I thought the same thing, Doc.
Just saying. Second free throw, and got them both.
I want to see his birth certificate.
That's right. Timeout, 2:09 to play. Pirates trail by 2. They'll have the ball when we come back.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
And we're back here. Gary, what do we got, buddy?
It is a 46-44 Yorktown lead. Pirates have the ball. 2:09 to play. Drew Busick leading the Pirates with 13. Addison Barnes-Pettit with 11.
So the Pirates with the basketball. The Tigers with the 2-point lead. 2:05 to play. Let's see what we got going on here. McKenzie has the basketball, gives to Busick. Now Addison Barnes-Pettit near top of the key. Picks up his dribble. Backdoor cut there to Busick.
Oh, that's number 5.
And he'll score.
Oh, that's a basket.
He should count it.
Yeah, he did.
Count it.
And 32 is out of the ball game, Doc.
Nice backdoor cut. Busick gets the bucket and fouls Grimm out of the ball game.
Yorktown does not like it, but that is the exact right call.
So Jacob Grimm will call it a night. It's got 11 points is what I've got. Gary's the official scorebook here.
He's got, let's see, 3, 6, yep.
So it's all tied up, and Busick to give the Pirates a 1-point lead right here. 1:53 to play. Free throw.
Boom.
Swish.
Good fourth quarter. 2, 4, 6, 8 points here in the fourth quarter for Busick. And the Pirates lead by 1.
Gary, this could come down to the last minute.
You think? 1:46 to play. Pirates up by 1.
Yorktown with the basketball. Pirates at 8.
Oh, yeah.
Knocked it away. Busick knocked it away from Moulton.
Slow down.
Addison Barnes-Pettit has the basketball.
There we go.
Gives
Slow
to
down
Busick.
and set it up here.
1:30 to play.
I like him with the ball right here.
Drew Busick with the basketball.
1:23 to play. Pirates up by 1 and the ball. Go to the basket.
And going to the bucket up and missing the layup there was McKenzie. Got what he wanted. It wouldn't go. Yorktown with a chance. Now, Pirates with a 1-point lead. Yorktown with the basketball. 1:08 to play. Moulton in the left corner.
Pressure that guy when he's got the ball. Pressure that 30-year-old when he gets the ball, Doc.
Yeah. Tawari with the basketball.
Under a minute. Pirates up by 1.
50 seconds to play.
I bet we're going to see a timeout here shortly.
Tawari has the basketball. Cates swings it right side over here to Tyler. Back to Cates. Right court, almost picked off by the Pirates.
Nicely done by McKenzie. Knocks it out of bounds. Timeout, Yorktown, Doc.
36 seconds to play. We got a barn burner. Pirates by 1. Yorktown has the basketball. 36 seconds left. Don't go away or we're coming after you.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
All right, Gary, what do we got?
Wow, we got a barn burner is what we got, Doc. What an opener for the season. Pirates, they lead 47-46 over the Yorktown Tigers. However, Yorktown has the ball on the far sideline, about the free throw line extended. Neither team, well, the Pirates, the next Yorktown foul puts the Pirates on the line for 2. Pirates have 1 to give before that happens.
Tell you, in this fourth quarter, the Pirate zone has become a very aggressive zone instead of a passive one, Gary. They've been out covering the ball handler.
Yep, this
as soon as he gets the ball.
Yeah, 10-6 quarter right now in favor of the Pirates to forge that 1-point lead. I don't think they've led more than a point.
So here we go. Let's figure out who's going to win this ball game. Tawari will inbound here for the Yorktown Tigers and does to Tyler.
And Pirates stay in that
Tawari.
zone.
Back to Tyler.
Going to stretch it. Watch the corner.
Isaacs with the basketball.
It'll
be a foul.
That's all right. They had 1 to give. It's going to be on Busick, his second.
28 seconds to play.
Pirates, boy, if they could force a turnover here.
Both teams with 4 fouls, so we'll shoot. So Yorktown to inbound. From their baseline is Tawari. Gets it underneath there to Moulton, and it should be a held ball. Pirates, can they steal it?
Yeah, they got it.
Pirates, and they'll foul.
And a foul. That sends him to the line for 2, Doc, with 23 seconds to play. Who's going to the line? Busick?
It's Busick.
Yeah, right.
Drew Busick at the line. 23 seconds to play. Pirates steal the inbounds.
I hear cries of Homer from the crowd behind us.
That's okay.
Yorktown has a good crowd here tonight. So Busick,
Drew Busick's free
Boom.
throw is swish. Count it.
Tell you, other than Jack McKenzie, who scored a deuce, Busick has all of the points for the Pirates here in the fourth quarter.
One more Drew Busick free throw. It's
that
up.
Is a big one.
Good. Got them both. Pirates
right.
by 3. There's 23 seconds left. Yorktown with the basketball. Rushes down court. 19 seconds left. Isaacs with the basketball. Pirates in an aggressive zone defense. Isaac gives there to
Stay on him.
Tawari with the basketball. Dribbles top of the key. Stops. Picks up his dribble. To Moulton. Back to Tawari. 4 seconds left. Tawari forces up a 3. It's no good. Isaac goes to the corner. Shoots.
Pirates win! Pirates win!
Pirates win! Great defense by the Pirates the last half minute here, Gary. The Pirates come up. They trailed most of the ball game, but it is a 49-46 win for the Greensburg Pirates.
Wow, what a game.
A well-played ball game by both clubs. Well, good defense by both clubs. One good man-to-man defense by Yorktown. Great zone defense here by the Pirates. And the Pirates, the three-point win here tonight.
What a game to open up this season.
All right, we'll step away for a minute. We'll come back. We'll have post-game interviews here with our new coach, Sean Busick. He is 1-0.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. They've got new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, Compasses, and Wagoneers. See Josh Champlain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great Black Friday deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
All right, and we're back with you here. The game is complete here tonight. Pirates go to 1-0, trailed pretty much the entire ball game, but they win their season opener here against a very good Yorktown ball club, 49-46. And Gary Bailey's still adding up all the numbers and stats. We're going to have a discussion here from Coach Sean Busick here. He's going to come up and put on the headset. And Morgan, you're going to help him get that on. And again, Pirates come out here with a win here tonight. 49-46 Greensburg. And all right, Coach Busick, thanks for joining us here post-game. Pirates win here tonight, the season opener, 49-46. Your thoughts on the basketball game?
Boy, I'll tell you, Yorktown's a great basketball team, and they proved it over and over by hitting tough shot after tough shot. And, you know, I felt you could see it was a definite first game. We were not Our blockouts weren't solid, and I think our rotations at times weren't very good. But give the kids credit; they really pulled it out at the end. And we could have many times. I think we were down 4. There was like 44-40 with about 2.5 to go, but we didn't panic. We stayed with it, did what we were supposed to. So credit to the guys; they've worked really hard. I thanked them before the game in my pregame for being so coachable. This is a very coachable group. They have embraced the new system. Obviously, we're going to do things a little different. Coach Meyer had unbelievable success. But, he had his way. I've got my way that I've done for, 30. This is my 31st varsity team.
Yeah.
And I felt like our guys have really bought into it. There's never been grumbling, complaining. They just come and work every day. So happy for the kids to get a win against a high quality Yorktown team. I think you're going to see them in a regional.
Yeah, Yorktown, I thought their man-to-man defense was top-notch.
It was, and they put such good pressure on you, and then they have great help side. And I thought after we moved the ball a few times, we were able to find some seams, and they struggled keeping our guards in front after we got movement. But you can't get that unless the ball moves first.
Notice the Pirate zone defense became much more aggressive in the fourth quarter. As far as coming out on the ball carrier, it was a different zone, different type of zone play.
We had to extend because they were hitting. They weren't just hitting 19-foot-9 3-pointers. They were hitting 24, 25-footers.
Yeah.
And really for them, when they're doing that, they're going to open up the middle. And it wasn't just 1 or 2 shooters. They had 4 or 5 shooters.
Yeah, they spread it out, didn't they?
They sure did. And Coach Moulton's a good friend of mine, and I think he does an outstanding job. You could tell how disciplined they are. He played for the great Paul Patterson at Taylor University. Paul's no longer with us, but is widely known as one of the great college basketball coaches at any level.
Yeah.
And he was known for his great man-to-man defense, and I think that brought back some bad memories for people who played against IU. It reminded me a lot of Bobby Knight's man-to-man defense.
Gotcha. Great to come out with a win. Trailed most of the ball game, but you had what you needed right at the end. Your point guard there, Drew Busick, came through for us here. Scored. You have him for 18 points.
I got him for 18,
and made some key plays down the stretch, as did many of his teammates. But must come from a good family, huh?
Well, I'll tell you what, his mother's a great person, so I think he got it from her. But in all honesty, he doesn't do any of that without great teammates. It's the rest of the team, and he's going to have nights where he doesn't do that, but there's going to be somebody else that steps up. So I really feel like the rest of our team, and you talk about the little contributions, from guys, getting it over the back. Lance Coy, who, did some JV quarters and then got an over the back, got to the foul line. Little contributions. Carson Miller coming in for 2 or 3 minutes here. I also really liked the fact that, Jack McKenzie's certainly a great player.
Yeah.
And I felt like when he got in foul trouble, we really struggled, and they got us down 8 at the end of 1. But I really proud of Jack to play with 2 fouls the rest of that first half. And then I think Addison Barnes-Pettit. You can't, that's such an advantage to have a 5-man that can get to the rim, can shoot the 3, and do the things he does. So, I think overall it's a great team win. I'm very proud of our guys.
Very good. They had a player that was hurting us. Jacob Grimm hit, several number of 3-pointers, but were able to foul him out there at the very end.
Well, it's funny. I've coached Jacob and I've coached Kieran Tawari.
Yeah.
And I coached Mason Moulton.
Yeah.
Have played with my son in AAU, and I've coached them, and they're all great kids from great families and great players. And I knew that Jacob, you leave him open from 25, or Kieran, Kieran's going to play college basketball next year somewhere.
Yeah.
Jacob has that potential to do it, and he's always been an aggressive player. I know, he probably felt some of those fouls were a little, touchy, but at the same time, I felt there were a lot of times we could add more when they had their hands on us on our drives, but I felt like we moved the ball better in the second half to open up driving lanes.
Yeah. Gary?
Being first game of the season, conditioning is always a question, and boy, they made us work hard on defense, but we looked a little gassed, but boy, it seemed like they had that extra gear at the end.
Well, I've run them quite a bit in practice, and we knew that we didn't have the deepest, we're not going to go 10, 12 deep. So the guys know they have to go hard. And, another thing, I'd be remiss to not say something about our second unit and our JV guys and freshman guys that push us every day at practice. They're really the MVPs because every day they bring it and, they make our conditioning go. But the guys have run a lot. They've done a lot of conditioning on the court. But at the same time, I'd always told them, you're not being punished. by getting on the line and doing sprints. You're going to feel it in the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter we go 2, 4, 6 of 7, 6 of 8 from the foul line. Crunch time.
Yeah.
It's really big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of your freshmen in that JV game, your 2 freshmen combined for 28 points, Miller and Bowman. So got some promise there.
They're going to be really great players. That's a really good class for us, and I think the future looks good. We've certainly got some good 8th graders, good 7th graders, some good 6th, all the way down. This is the first year that we've actually chosen those teams from 3rd grade all the way up, and trying to implement our program. And it's a work in progress. We got a long way to go. We're nowhere near as good as we're going to be or should be. But I think if the boys just keep coming every day, busting it, we're going to be okay.
Yeah. Nice crowd for you tonight.
Oh, it was great. It's funny, the last 2 years I've been at a 1A school that the gym seated 200. It was just as loud in that gym, but boy, was the atmosphere great, and having that crowd behind you really makes a big difference. And I'd like to encourage our fans to come back out if they weren't able to make it tonight. And I know we had a lot watching the live stream. We're just, very grateful to be here, and, we just finished Thanksgiving. We're thankful to be here as a part of this great basketball tradition, and I've known the previous coaches here, and that was probably the toughest part of this job is replacing a legend, and now I'm working for him, and Stacy's been outstanding to work with, as has the rest of our administrators and staff, and certainly the kids are no different. This is a special community.
Yeah, well, Stacy, he'll be your biggest advocate, no doubt about that.
No question.
Comes to it. So
whatever we need.
Yeah, the JV we mentioned, they had a close ball game, all lost, but we played primary freshmen, some good freshmen, and the other team legitimately played a lot of juniors, and there's a difference between freshmen and juniors.
There is, and we talked about people being nervous and being their first game. So I thought overall, the fact I went in at the third quarter where we had just taken the lead. So really proud of their effort as well. And I'm just going to tell you, I really feel like, we're moving the right direction. We just got everybody on the, same page right now. And I think that's going to be important moving forward because we are going to have some games like this that are probably going to go the other way. And we've got to learn from them. So I just don't ever get up too high or too low on a game like this. Very excited to get our first win, especially against a high-quality opponent. This is a top 10 3A team potentially.
Yeah.
And I just feel like they do such a really nice job, Yorktown, of pressuring you, which we can't emulate that at practice the way we play. We do a lot of man-to-man, and we can go man-to-man if we need to. But, I several years ago had a Rick Smits' son on my varsity team at Zionsville, and I knew we had to go zone, so I was very fortunate. Basil Mawby, the great Basil Mawby, Hall of Famer, came and was an assistant for me.
Is that right?
And ran the defense, so I learned a lot. So very, very few things we do originally, but we definitely stole that zone, and we've got to make it ours now, and the kids, I think, will embrace it and realize tough games like this, you D up because there's a lot of man-to-man principles there.
Yeah. Well, no one went to the box office afterward wanting their money back for lack of action. It was an exciting ball game. This was a classic Hoosier Indiana basketball game.
Oh, absolutely. And I was, like I said, just proud of the team effort. We're gonna have to do this. Justin Atkins is a kid. I think the zone's probably going to benefit more than anybody. I think we've talked about it before. I was trying to keep him on the floor. He got a lot of minutes tonight. Which was a good thing for him because, the zone, he's such a hard worker. And, we need gritty kids like Justin to be successful, and very proud of his effort as well in the zone. And, scored some, got some big rebounds. And, we had some turnovers. We had some defensive lapses. We missed some blockouts. But overall, we'll definitely take a win on opening night.
Gary, anything else?
No, let's let him get over and enjoy it with some of the fans.
Some final word on some parting words, Coach?
We got to get after it next week. We got the state championship team coming in, and Batesville's coming, and I've already heard about Batesville, and I know they're a very fine team and very well coached.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun atmosphere next week, and really excited to meet more of these state championship players. What a run. I remember when I was coaching at Zionsville during that run, and went into the state finals, watched them both years, and thought to myself, gee whiz, they could win a single-class tournament.
Yeah.
We thought the same thing.
Yeah, and I'm excited to watch them play. I'm excited probably more than for them to watch us play. I'm excited for them to see our kids. And and meet our kids and talk with our kids. I can't wait for our kids to talk to these guys.
All right, very good. Coach, we appreciate your post-game interview. We'll be with you next week.
Thank you very much.
All right.
One win closer to 500. Congratulations.
Well, we got a ways to go. Good Lord willing, we'll get there.
Yes,
Thank
indeed.
you.
Thanks.
All right. That's Sean Busick, the coach of the Greensburg Pirates. Pirates win here tonight, 49-46. Gary Bailey's got all the stats.
I do.
He's our stat man. Gary, let's hear about it.
All right, we'll get into some team stats with the big one, 49-46. Pirates open up this new season with a big victory over a very good opponent in Yorktown Tigers here tonight. Shooting-wise, cold first half kind of, but both teams heated up in the second half. Overall, 14 out of 34 was Yorktown, 41%. Pirates ratcheted it up big time in the second half. They were, 9 for 13 overall in the second half. Overall, 14 at 28 for the game, 50%. Turnovers, I had Yorktown down for 14, and the Pirates only 8. And 5 of those, I believe, were in the first half. So they really took care of the ball in the second half. And again, that was against a very, very good defense. And only turning it over 8 times for the ball game is very, very good. Individual stats leading the way for Yorktown. Kieran Tawari, he had 12 points to pace the Tigers. Right behind him, Jacob Grimm with 11 points. 9 points in the books for Connor Rory. 8 points for Austin Cates. 2 points for Doherty. 2 points for Moulton. And rounding out the scoring, 1 point apiece for Jabed Barnes and Anson Isaacs for their 46 points. That came on. They only had 3 2-point baskets, did Yorktown. They had 11 3-pointers, 33 of their 46 points from beyond the 3-point arc. And they were 7 out of 9 from the stripe for 78%. Pirates, as I said, 50% on 14 out of 28. Leading the way for the Pirates, the newcomer, the coach's son, Drew Busick. He had 18 points. He had 3 2-pointers. He had 1 Dorflinger Insurance 3-pointer. And the big stat, he was 9 out of 12 from the stripe. And 2, 4, 7 of those 9 came in that fourth quarter. The only other Pirate in double digits, Addison Barnes-Pettit, a nice ball game with 11 points. 9 points in the book for Jack McKenzie. 7 points for Justin Adkins. 4 points for Bradley Lutz. And I believe that rounds out the scoring right there. So, 18, 11, 9, 7, and 4. For the Pirates. Those 49 points came on 12 2-pointers. They had 3 Dorflinger Insurance, and the game was won at the stripe. Many, many close games are, and the Pirates took advantage of it. They were 16 out of 22. They went to the line 22 times, hitting on 16 of those for 73%. So 49-46, Pirates, the new and improved, well, I don't know if they're improved, new Pirates, 1-0 on the season. Doc, you're not on.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay, we'll get with it. Yeah, well, Pirates take this win, 1-0. We'll be with you next week.
Batesville.
It'll be Batesville Bulldog. In fact, the Pirates will face Batesville. That's on Saturday, correct?
Saturday night.
Saturday night. Yorktown's next game is on Saturday at Muncie Burris.
No, it's Friday night, isn't it? I think it's Friday night.
I think it's Saturday night.
Let me see here. You go ahead.
All right.
I'll look it up here.
Okay. At any rate, you can listen to us, as always, on AM 1330, FM 104.3, on the web on WTREradio.com. You can listen to us on YouTube, YouTube Live, and, of course, YouTube Archived. Thanks to all our sponsors. The views expressed by these announcers, not necessarily the views held by WTRE ownership and management.
But they should be.
WTRE is locally owned and operated by Sandy Bittinger, Mark Gravely, and Kathy Versman. I'm John Dooley here alongside Gary Bailey, Morgan Schofield running the tech. She's our girlfriend. That's why we bring her. Gary, thanks for listening, everybody. Gary?